everybody, welcome to another episode of Throwback Thursday. I'm back with Travis for game 3 in our little 3-game series between his Undead and my Skaven, the dreaded Woo against the Blood Thieves. So we are going to roll up a mission, show you the current state of the warbands, and get started. All right, here we go, rolling up the scenario. It's going to be... That's a 1 and a... Inception. 6, that's play Occupy. Here's the current state of the Blood Thieves. We have the Vampire, that's Dr. Acula. 3-man henchman group of ghouls, 2-man henchman group of zombies with Bartholomew the Necromancer, and then the 3 dregs. They are hooded menaces with their bows, and that's going to be, oh shoot, Olga, Marcus. Jacob, and Marcus. That's right. There we go. I'll remember the names eventually. So it is 300, sorry, the current state of the warband for the Undead. And here's the dreaded Woo in the middle here. We've got the Rat-Face Killer, my Assassin Adept. We have his 2 Black Skaven on the side there, Method Rat and Red Rat. We have Ratadonna, along with Rat Quan, and then we have Old Dirty Rat, which is my wizard. I hired a Rat Ogre. It's my first time ever using a Rat Ogre in Mordheim. I'm pretty excited about it. And then the clan here, my 5-man unit of Verminkin henchmen with swords, slings, and daggers. So there's the current state of the warband for the Skaven. And here's our table set up for Occupy. Now, Occupy is one of the only missions in Mordheim with a time limit. You last 8 turns. Neither side takes route tests. At the end of the game, you win by holding the most buildings outside the deployment zone. So every building that's not within 8 inches of an edge, you hold it by having a model of your own on the footprint and no enemy models. And the guy who controls the most buildings at the end of the game will be the winner. So we're going to roll off, see who picks deployment zones, deploy, and we'll get started. Rolling off, I get a 3. Trav gets a 4, so it's up to you, buddy. Where are you going to
go? Pick this side.
Okay, and we will deploy and be back after deployment. And we're deployed. I've got, that's Red Rat with one of the Verminkin, 2 Verminkin with Old Dirty Rat, and then my new big Rat Ogre, he's the Killer Bee, with a Verminkin and the 2 Night Runners, that's Rat Quan and Ratadonna. And then the Rat-Face Killer with the Verminkin and Method Rat are going to be going to the high ground is the plan. So once we have the zombies with the Necromancer hiding out to try and occupy this building. We've got 1 of the dregs of the bow over here, Ghoulie, 2 other bow dregs, 2 other ghouls, and the vampire taking the flank. There's only 3 buildings you have to worry about. It's D3 plus 2 buildings that are eligible. You start with the central one and then get your closest after that. So it's going to be this one, and this one over here. If we hold them at the end of the game by having no enemy models in it and having our own models inside, we win. Turn 1. 4. Oh, it's going to be me. So no stupidity tests for me, no charges, of course, because he has a hero within range, so the Rat Ogre's basically just getting shoved around by the Night Runners. So we're going to go right to movements and start running. So Method Matt's going to, that's Red Rat. He's going to run 12, so 6 and 6 and go ahead into this building. He's going to run 10, because he's just a Verminkin. End up 2 inches behind. These rats, they all run 10, so 6 and 4. End up over here. End up over here. And the Wiz is going to run up behind him. I have the ladder with my Verminkin here. He's going to go 3.5. And then 4 is 7.5. And then 2.5 will just put him to the edge of this right here. Now both my Black Skaven, that's Method Rat, and of course the Assassin Adept can both run 12. So just going to run in behind him. Take cover. Up in the building, run. He gets to go 12. He's gonna go 6, and then 6 again, and just head out over to here. Runner's heading in behind him. As they can go 10, so he's gonna go 6, and then 4, and just hang out back here. Skaven are now advanced up into the middle of the table. So where are we gonna go with the Undead?
Sure, we're gonna run with the dreg. It's gonna pop up to there. Zombie's gonna move forward.
Shambling up 4.
Yep. Knocking everything over. Same thing with this guy.
Go get in cover.
And he is going to run and just move a little bit further just so we can...
get behind some cover, yeah.
Yep. Ghoul's going to run.
Because they're alive and they can.
Dreg's going to follow. Still running.
Valamorgulus.
And this one's going to run too.
Pack of ghouls getting in the building.
Yep.
Vamp.
Yep, Vamp is going to run. He is going to go 7 to the ladder. Just barely make it to the top. And this Dreg's going to
Knock his boss down.
Follow up to here.
Get behind. Turn 1, on to turn 2, because everybody ran. He's going to run 10, so he's going to go 6, and then 4 more, and just be almost across, but not quite across. My black Skaven's going to go 12, and just hang out in behind him. That's Method Rat. He'll be over here. Assassin Adept's going to do much the same thing, but he's actually going to go a different way. Yeah, he's going to run this way. He's going to go 2, and then 8, and then go hang out right here. He's going to go eyeball your vampire. Running with him, again, no stupidity test, because he's got a hero in range, so he's going to go 12, and just go hang out over here. The 2 little rats are going to run after him, because they both run 12 as well. Ken is just going to go walk onto this building, like so. These verminkin are going to run, and they're going to go 10, and go hang out with the Night Runners, like so. The Wiz is just going to duck running inside this doorway here, and contest this building. See, he's hanging out in the doorway. Finally, Red Rat's going to run 12. He's going to go 6 and 6 over to here. Trying to stay just outside of 8. Like that. We ran, so there were no charges. There will be no shooting. And that means it's over to you.
Alright, so I'm going to move this ghoul 8 inches.
Counting on fear to basically keep me from being able to charge.
Yep, bringing them up. Same thing with
just
this
forcing the issue, yeah.
Vampire is, because he can't run, he is just going to walk his
6 yeah, at the doorway. Drag's not moving.
Third drag not moving. Zombies moving 4.
Get him. Get in the building. Be a zombie. Over.
And he's running, so he's going to run.
He's going to go necromance over there.
Yep. Yep. This drag is going to fire into this more mediocre rat.
Okay, Verminkin. So you've got a short range there. You're within 12. That means a 5 to hit.
Nope. This one is going to go shoot into this mediocre rat.
Okay. Going for it. It's going to miss. Verminkin with that last drag. 5.
Nope.
Top of 3. All right. Now, I got choices here. I can either try and charge with Red Rat and this Verminkin and these ghouls, and probably flub my tests, or I can stoop for a stone and start slinging people. I think that's what I'm going to do. On the other hand, I feel like it's in my best interest to charge with the Rat Ogre. So he's going to charge your Dreg. 7 for his fear test. He don't care. I'm flying over here. The weapon skill 3 rat, which is going to be, I think, Ratadonna. It's just going to run up behind him. Jump test for him, or should I climbing test rather, for my boss to climb down. 1 to 5, I'm fine. And I can even re-roll it because of my fighting claws, because I use them to climb with. Put him down in the bottom level. Come out the doorway and go 5. And go hang out, whoops, just over here. Last but not least, we're going to just walk up to the window 5 with this Verminkin. And then he's going to move his 6 up to this window. Use some slings. Start slinging. Red Rat over here is going to do 2 slings into him. He will hit on 4s, short range. That's not going to hit at all. He's going to do much the same thing. He's going to go 1 into each if he can. So on the first one on 4, misses. Second one on 4. You guys are not very good with your slings. Right, so now these 2 Verminkin are going to stoop for stones and shoot them all into your boss. He's not in cover. He's within 9, which is half range. So that means we're hitting on 4s. There's 2 hits. Wounding on 5. Strength 3 against toughness 4. Crit! What kind of crit is it? The 2 new wounds, no armor save kind with +2 to the damage roll. So it does 2 rolls in the damage save. Well, first does a wound, which I don't make a roll for, and then the second one becomes the actual roll on the damage chart. 1 or 2, you're down. 3+, you're out of action. You're out of action. Bye-bye, vampire. Now has no targets, and we're back to these 2 guys over here. Right in the window, he's going to put a sling into this zombie. He moved, though, and that gives him -1 to hit, so he's going to hit on a 5. Misses. And that 1 Verminkin is going to shoot a zombie as well. He's going to hit. He's going to crit. And what kind of crit is it? Of course, all my non-heroes are getting the crits here. 2 wounds, no armor save. And you're out of action, so the zombie goes down. Over. It's going to be some Rat Ogre attacking. So he's got 3 attacks. Weapon skill 3 on the charge. What's your weapon skill?
Weapon skill 2.
So 3's to hit. Strength 5. So 2's to wound. 1 wound. And on a 5+, you're out of action. Out of action. Eats a drag. Turn 3, but there are no bottle tests. So on we go. Charge to declare.
All right, this drag is going into here.
Okay, fear test.
Ghoul.
Yep. I blow it, so I'm hitting you on 6s.
Yep, going in. This one is going into the side as well.
Yep. You technically want to have to do him first so that the intercept couldn't happen. There you go.
There you go.
And fear test. He blows his too. So everybody's hitting on 6s.
Yep, last one.
Gotta go there. Mr. Drag, gonna come out of line of sight of the Rat Ogre and take some bow shots. Guys, gonna go jam up the building.
Yep.
And magic, which one are you gonna do first?
We'll do magic first.
Okay.
Try to summon back one of the zombies.
Reanimate it on a 6+. What's back cool is you can reanimate that zombie anywhere within 6. So you can actually put it on the second floor. Verminkin in the open on a 6 because he moved. Didn't move into cover, so on a 6 against the Verminkin. Nope. Now all the murdering is going to begin. So you've got 2 guys fighting one guy and then 1 guy fighting the other. Which one do you want to do first?
Let's do the 2 guys fighting one guy.
Okay, so 4 attacks. Hitting on 4s.
Grab some dice for now. One more. 2.
Can't even parry, so keep going. Wounding on 4s. 1 wound. See what it is. Out. Pace. He's charged Red Rat there on 4s. Nope, not gonna hit. Hit you back on a 6. Do not. Dagger. Other sword, sorry. Nope, still don't hit you. 4. And we're gonna declare some charges. Going in with the Verminkin here into your drag. Does not cause fear, so no test. With this fellow right here, this Night Runner's gonna go in as well. Test, but I don't think I'm in charge range, so I'm just gonna make a move. I can't march towards this drag. His little buddy's gonna follow him. He is within 8 still as well, so he's gonna move 5 just over to here. The Wiz is gonna move up and just take cover behind this building. Yeah, like so. So Adept's gonna run. He's gonna go 6 and 6 more and hang out over here in Ghoul Town. It's gonna make a leadership test to try and charge the zombie and fail. And then that Verminkin, and he's gonna fail too, so just gonna stand there and get charged. 1 shot with him because he didn't run into this drag. It's gonna hit on a moved and then long range, so 6s, hits, doesn't wound. First round of combat's over, so I no longer am afraid of you. I'm initiative 5, so I'm going first. 2 sword attacks on 3s, both hit. It's gonna wound on 4s because I'm strength 4. Critical, what kind of critical? The 2 wounds plus 2 kind, so you're out. Charge, so we're going to do the Night Runner first. He's going to hit with his sword on a 4. Hits, wounds, and you're stunned. And then the dagger is going to miss. His Night Runner buddy is going to miss. And then hits, wounding on a 4. He does not wound. That happens, so you're just stunned. Bottom of 4, the vampire is down. Ghoulies are starting to go down too, and he could lose a dreg this turn if he continues, because there's nobody who can really rescue him unless these 2 ghouls charge in to save the day. So you gonna rout or you gonna stay?
I'm definitely gonna voluntarily rout.
Alright, and we're out into the post game. For my 1 Verminkin, 3+, he's gonna live. He lives back into the group. You got a Ghoulie, and then 2 heroes. Ghoulie is fine. So hero chart for the vampire, red will be high. Don't roll a 1. Oh, you're fine. 62. Hardened. You're immune to fear, which is hilarious because you already caused fear. So the drag, he's full recovery. So I had a bunch of heroes level up. Method Rat leveled up. Red Rat leveled up. The Wiz, Old Dirty Rat leveled up. And then Rat Quan leveled up over here. So that's going to be 4 hero rolls. So Method Rat's going to get 4 new skill. Rat's going to learn Infiltrate. It's one of the Skaven only special skills. Lets him deploy after normal deployment anywhere on the table 12 inches from the enemy. So Red Rat is going to get a 7, which is weapon skill or ballistic skill. He'll take weapon skill. Old Dirty Rat is going to get a 5, which is a new spell. Let's roll for a new spell. All I get, it's going to be 6, which is Sorcerer's Curse. 12-inch range. Target must reroll any successful armor saves and to hit rolls during the Skaven hand-to-hand phase and his own next shooting and hand-to-hand combat phase. Quan's turn. He gets a 7, which is weapon skill, ballistic skill. Bartholomew leveled up, so let's see what he gets. That's going to be a 9, which is +1 wound or +1 toughness. Roll again. Roll again to see.
Oh.
+1 wound. He's got 2 wounds now. Drag, rolling on his. Gonna get 6, which is +1 strength or attack. Roll again. It's going to be +1 strength, strength 4. Duration time. So I've got 6 heroes that were not at action at the end of the game. +1 dice for having won the game, so 7 dice. Let's see what we get. Well, that's going to be 10, 22, and I got double ones. So I find a well. 4 shards out of that, and if I want to send someone down the well, I can, but I have to make a toughness test. And if I fail, someone's spending the night at the bottom of the well, puking up water and missing a game. So I think we're going to send Ratquan to go do it. So Ratquan, on a 1 to 3, you find me an extra chart of Weirdstone. You do! It's because the vampire and 1 drug without action. And you're going to get 11 with no doubles or triples. That'll be 2 shards. 5 shards and 12 guys, I can get myself 80 crowns or 65 crowns. I'm going to go all the way to 80 and sell them all. And you've got 2, and you currently have how many guys in your warbands?
A lot.
10?
Yeah.
10 guys for 2 shards will get you 45. Try and find some dark venom. I'm going to send the assassin up to do it on 8+. He finds it. It's 30 plus 2d6 gold. It's going to cost him 35 gold. If we're looking for anything else, I'm just going to save the rest of my bank because I want to try and find an elven cloak next game if I can save my ducats. And you're hiring another ghoulie?
Another zombie.
Another zombie, rather. So that's going to increase your warband size. And that's it.